sponsorships, quitting YouTube. Got disappointing news. It's like, do we take out a credit card to do it? Like, I just don't even know what to do.
You did this?
Society-based job down the line. Until then, you get to see my face. And thank you guys for watching. Hello, good morning. Today is going to be a clean with me and chat. There's some things that have been on my heart recently, and I'm just feeling chatty Cathy today. So we are going to talk, clean, tackle some things around the house. I'm actually going to be making something to eat real quick. I'm starving. And then we're going to get the day going. But yeah, there's not actually some things I wanted, like serious things I want to talk about. Sponsorships, quitting YouTube. Stay tuned. We got a lot to cover in today's video. So yeah, let's find something to lunch. Something to lunch. We're gonna find something to lunch. What am I talking about? I actually am in the mood for something sweet. Y'all, I've been trying so hard to get back in shape. I have gained like so many inches, really not even weight, which is weird. I'm like 136 right now. I got down to 130, so I've gained like 6 pounds over the past like what, 4 or 5 months. That's really not that bad, but just inches in general, girl, I'm over it. I'm trying to get back in shape. I need something sweet but healthy. I think I'm gonna do like toast, peanut butter, and honey, and banana. Sounds good, and it's easy. I love when my bananas are like this, where they're like just starting to go bad. They're like, they taste the best to me. So hold on, let me get some toast. Great, we don't have any bread. I found some bread out in my deep freezer. So I'm gonna have to toast it frozen. I'm sure it'll be fun. Peanut butter toast with honey. So this honey we actually get from my family's property. How cool is that? The beekeepers come and they give us honey. So that's pretty cool. Tastes so good. And I believe this is the orange blossom honey. I'm not 100% on that. There's no label. But anyway, also got my banana. So this is breakfast. Okay, so I'm actually getting a video ready to go live. It should go live at 2 p.m. today. I'm going to try something a little different. I'm trying to, figure out what like the best time to upload for my channel. It says 2 o'clock. A lot of people are online, so we shall see. I'll try this and see what happens. Is that little? She got out. Knox's mess here. He got stuffing. Hi. Hello. By the way, I got him an appointment today at 3:45, so excited about that. I gotta get some socks and shoes on though. I cannot stand walking around my house without tennis shoes on. I know it's dark in here, but like I genuinely hate it. I know hate's a strong word, but I like can't. My tile floors are just too hard. I'm wearing some of my husband's socks. So I just got my husband these new and one socks. Every time I buy anything like and one, I think about that time that I called it Andy, like a dummy. My sister-in-law will never let that go. Well, she actually brought it up at the birthday party for my niece because she was like, who was wearing and one? Somebody was, wait, were we wearing it? No, I think we're talking about my glasses, and we're talking about the brand of my glasses at the time. And then she was like, remember that time you called and one Andy? I'm like, I'll never forget it. But anyway, I bought these for my husband for $5 at Walmart. It's part of the Black Friday sale. Love the look of like long socks that are like scrunched at the bottom, like over your leggings. I think it's like such a cute look. Okay, I'm getting started with cleaning. I'm just gonna tidy up a little bit here and there. And eventually I end up rearranging the living room too, just to kind of switch it up. We're about to be getting our Christmas tree, and I think, so we're going to try it in front of the living room window and then have the couch turned. You'll see how I end up setting up the living room in a second. But if it doesn't work there, we are going to try it in the dining room, which a lot of you recommended in the video where I asked for your advice on that. So thank you so much for, telling me what y'all thought. Lots of ideas. Y'all had amazing ideas, so thank you. But real quick, too, something I realized I didn't mention as I was editing the video. I talked about getting Knox a vet appointment today, but I didn't explain why. So for the past couple months, we've noticed that when he runs around and plays, he starts limping a lot on his back legs, and he favors them. He lays around a lot. He's not as active as a puppy should be. So he has to get, those looked at. We did get them looked at. You'll hear a little later on in the video what's going on, and not the best news ever, but I don't want to repeat myself. So yeah, we're going to clean, but that's why he had a vet appointment.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire.
One thing about me is no matter how hard I try to stay on track with cleaning, I end up redecorating and rearranging every single time. It never fails. And then it's a ripple effect. One thing leads to another. Then I'm just moving things around constantly. Let me know in the comments. Are you the same? I used to do this as a kid too. It's like it just followed me up until I became an adult. And every home I've ever lived in, it literally gets changed every day, or at least every other day, in some way, shape, or form. Whether that's just moving like a small piece of decor or, moving around furniture, you name it. But I will go ahead and say, the reason I set up the house like this is because we do plan on getting our Christmas tree soon. The tree, I believe we're going to put in front of the front window right here by the fireplace. And then I might have to like take some things out to make room for it. We'll see. We're actually supposed to get our Christmas tree today, the day that I'm editing this video. So fingers crossed it all fits and it looks real good. So I switched the living room around and I really like it. I just don't care for this rug in here. It's a little too red for my taste. I don't mind like the burgundies and stuff, but I think with like the green curtains and the rug being like so red, it just looks not my style. So I did order a rug on Amazon. I got a Black Friday sale. I'll link the rug that I got below. It's the same one that I have in my master bedroom. It is beautiful. It's like a dark, moody color, but at this time I ordered a rug mat because the washable rugs will lift sometimes whenever you're vacuuming them. So I'm going to try the mat and see if that helps it from lifting. We'll see. Hopefully it works. But the good thing about the rug that I ordered is it's washable. This one's not washable. This one I actually plan on using out in our building once it's finished. So yeah, anyway, for now it works and Honey loves it. She likes to lay on the carpet. We have all tile and we don't have a whole lot of carpet in the house. So whenever I do lay out a rug, they absolutely love it. Unfortunately, they don't really last long in our house because our oldest dog does have accidents occasionally. She's been good recently, so hopefully we have no accidents, but worst case scenario, I'll just shampoo it. But Honey Bunny, Honey loves it. Oh my. Oh, I just had the most beautiful brown eyes I ever did see. I know it. It's a boof. So now I'm going to play around in the dining room and see if I can, just kind of change the space up a little bit. So right here where this buffet and the mirror is, that's where we would plan on putting our tree if we do put the tree in the dining room. I don't know yet. I don't know. We could put it in front of the window too, but that space is so narrow like, it's hard to see on camera how, I feel like my house is much larger on camera than it is in person. Trust me when I tell you that. I actually have my friend Brandy, she came over, and she even said the same thing. She's like, your house looks bigger on camera. I'm like, girl, I know. I've been saying that. And that's the thing, like, we just have a smaller space, and that's okay. And when I mention that I have a small house, or like if I put small house in my title, I do just want to clarify that, because I don't want anyone to think that I'm just like downing my home. I'm trying to find my people who live in a small house or love small homes. I'm trying to target that audience. So that's why I say that I have a small house. That's why I put it in my title and stuff. Because, you know, it's just reality of having a small space. Sometimes whenever Christmas time rolls around, it gets a little stressful trying to choose where to put the tree and where it's going to function and work for the house and not be overly cluttered, because I cannot stand clutter. That is one thing. I can have a messy house for like the time being, but overall I like my space to be clear and clean and not overly decorated. I'm not huge on having like the Hobby Lobby look in my house. Like I said, I love decorating. It's just, I'm more of a minimal decorator when it comes to holiday time. I want it to look, you know, festive, but also at the same time I want it to feel clean. Y'all like the new wedding one? I'm gonna watch this. Oh, this is nice. I'm gonna watch it. Oh my, him love it. Oh, I love it. Oh, him did love it. Oh. Okay, I got a majority of the cleaning I needed to get done today. I'm gonna vacuum though, and then I'll do like a quick spot mop with my Swiffer just to kind of tidy up the floors. Today at some point, I need to like come home and make like a detailed list of the things that I need to tackle, because I'm having one of those like scatterbrained moments where I have so much to do and I don't know where to start. And I always like share advice on what to do when you're in that situation. To start small and work your way up. But when you're in the moment, it's not that simple. So, yeah, I don't know. But I am going to get the floors vacuumed real quick. Look at all this fuzz that I just cleaned up. But he's so sweet. They really like the rug, so I can't wait to get the new one tomorrow, because this one's just not it for me. It just doesn't go well on here. It's very beautiful, though. Very, very, like, thick, nice quality. I wish that I liked it more. But that's all right. Anyway, I'm going to sweep, actually. I was going to vacuum, but I feel like there's so much stuff. I probably need to just sweep it into one big pile.
Look at all this. You did this?
Now jumping into the front bathroom. I literally never film this bathroom anymore because it's just not my favorite at all. No bark. I really, really, really want to rip out this shiplap, paint, do the whole nine. I actually ordered some stuff on Amazon. Zoe. So that way I can do a makeover in this space. So that'll be coming probably at the beginning of the year, because right now it's just, it's Christmas time. There's way too much happening. So I'm going to save that project, I think, for then. But yeah, I'm just steaming the sink, the toilet, all of it. I love this little steamer, though. I got it off Amazon. I will say it is kind of hard on your thumb because you have to hold the button down the whole time, which kind of sucks, but it works really good. And then I decided to clean the windows and the mirror in the dining room because they get full of fingerprints and little dog nose smudges every single day.
Never understood a word they said. Kept running in the woods alone instead. Somewhere, somehow, I guess I lost it all. Try to keep it up and standing tall. Why don't you stay, 'cause I could really use a friend. Stay, please stay, 'cause my heart really needs a mend. Somewhere, somehow, I guess I lost it all. Stay, stay here with me.
Okay, we are picking up the kids, and then we're going straight to the vet appointment, just in case I need to fill out any paperwork. I want to make sure to get there on time, and traffic's horrible right now, so I'm thinking if we leave now, we'll probably get there right on time. But I did bring a little Baby Bell cheese and a Slim Jim to snack on. I also grabbed the kids some snacks too. I'm starving, and I didn't eat lunch, but I'm also trying to keep it light. Listen, yesterday I did really good about my protein intake. I think I overdid it though, because I am extremely bloated today. Like unusually bloated. And I'm pretty sure it's from the protein. I ate really healthy, except for I tried really hard to overachieve with my protein goals. So I think that's the problem. Are you waiting on your children? I hate that he has to go to the vet though. But hopefully we get some answers as to why his leg keeps bothering him. She said, hey, give me some of that. Give me some of that.
What's he smell? He's been still.
What's up, boy? I'm so nervous. What's up?
You talking?
Max.
What's up?
What's up, boy? So we are back from the vet. Got disappointing news. Knox has luxating patella in both of his legs. I knew something was obviously wrong. We could see him limping and favoring his legs. I didn't realize it was in both legs. I thought that it was one leg and then he was just kind of favoring the other because he was like overdoing it with the other leg, but it's both. And he needs surgery. They did recommend me to a surgeon, and so I'm just waiting for an appointment with that to get a proper estimate. But based off of her experience and her knowledge, I don't even want to tell you guys. It's so much. It's unreal. And I asked her, I'm like, if we do the surgery, gosh, this sucks so bad. Is there a guarantee that he's going to have like a good quality of life and it's going to fix it like 100%? And she was like, you know, I feel like that's a question you need to ask like the surgeon and stuff. She said, but in most cases, you know, we see a good, you know, result or whatever. It's so much money. And I just feel like, oh my gosh, if it's not like something that, you know, is like more than a 50% chance, like, do we spend that kind of money on it? My dogs are my everything. Like, I love my animals so much. But it's $8,000 to $10,000 is what she said on a low end estimate. And I knew it was going to be a lot because I had already researched and I already kind of had an idea that that's what it was. I just didn't think it was in both legs. And she said his case is very severe, and that he also has a fracture on the one leg. I even forgot to tell my husband that. She believes the fracture is actually from the luxating patella. It's just gotten like worse, and it caused a hairline fracture, which is probably why he favors the one side much more. So that's where we're at. I'll keep y'all updated when I find out more, of course. I'm just so sad because he is like the sweetest freaking dog and I love him, and it just sucks. Like, why is vet, like, dog stuff so expensive? And I'm trying to hold it together. I don't want the kids to know. But I'm gonna make dinner. I think my daughter went back in the room. But I'm about to make dinner, and I don't even know. Try to research some more and see like what the success rate is on surgery and go from there. So I am back from Walmart. I ended up grabbing some spaghetti. I got spaghetti for dinner tonight. My brother, my husband's friends are coming over to help us install the insulation and also bring in all the materials for the drywall for our building, which is huge exciting news about that. But we woke up to some bad news too. Our heater's not working on our house. Like, when I tell you, it has truly been one thing after another. It has been. I know things come like that, you know, life just kind of, you're always going to be on a roller coaster ride. I know that. This is just a hard season for us. But I don't know why, but just like the past like 2 to 3 weeks, I truly feel like it's been, I don't know. Like, this whole year in general has just been one of the most expensive financial years we've ever had with everything that's happened. Like I said, I don't even know where to begin. There's so much that happened. So our AC broke the other day. We got a new system through Egbert's Heating and Cooling, and I was getting ready, and I kept telling my husband, I'm like, it's really hot in here. He's like, it's not hot, you're just hot because you're getting ready, which is typical of me. So I just brush it off. Well, the next later that day, we went to a birthday party, came home, and it was hot as hell in here. I'm 85 degrees in our house. And that is freaking hot. It was hot, humid, the dogs were hot. I was like, oh my gosh, no. And come in, I call the Egbert's Heating and Cooling because that's who we bought our system from. Now, mind you, the day before this, I had an AC guy come out and check out our system because I felt like, personally, that our system was overworked. I feel like, or not overworked, I think our house is too small for the system we have. And there's no in between in our house. It's either way too hot or way too cold. So I called them and asked them if they would come and just take a look at it. The guy walks in. First of all, he's rude as crap. The first thing he says to me after he walks in was like, maybe we should start by shutting all the windows. First of all, it was like a nice day. And the only reason why I turned the system on was because I knew he was coming. And not to mention, we just got a new stove, and my daughter was cooking noodles on it, and it smelled funky because it's like all that new burn off. So I always open up the kitchen window while we're cooking on the stove right now, just to kind of like air it out. And so he just happened to come in at the time where she was cooking, and I had the window open, and he made like a smart comment about how if we started by shutting all the windows, the moisture and the humidity wouldn't be bad. I was trying not to be rude, but it's at the same time, it's like, dude, are you freaking serious? Like, you're being a jerk. So anyway, he takes a look at our system, and then he starts making comments like, well, I can do this if you want me to, but I can't, you know, it's probably just gonna, he kept assuming that I wanted him to fix something that wasn't broken, because just to make my mind feel better, that it wasn't me in my head, if that makes sense. So I feel that it's way too hot or way too cold in here. There is truly no in between. You can even ask my sister-in-law and my brother who came over and stayed with us during the hurricane. It's either 70 degrees and bone-chilling cold, or it is like 76 and it's hot as heck. So it's like there's no in between. And when I say 76, that feels like 80 in my house for some reason. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with it. Something's not right. I never had this issue before we got this new system. So he leaves that day, checks it, says it's fine. The next day was when our AC stopped working. So I call them back. They call someone out. The fuse is blown. But the part that's blown is not covered on the warranty, of course. $300 and some later for a fuse and the service for him to come out. And wake up this morning, the heater's not working. It's not covered on the warranty. And then, of course, knox surgery that we just found out about. It's going to be $8 to 10 grand. It's just like, are you serious? Like, we can't afford that. And it sucks. It really sucks. It's like, do we take out a credit card to do it? Like, I just don't even know what to do. And I'm so overwhelmed. And then, like, I don't know. I'm overwhelmed with, like, sponsorships, too. I got more opportunities than I could handle this month. And I was excited, and I'm so glad I did them, because now, hopefully, if everything goes smoothly and I can get them all finished and get paid for them, which is usually, like, 30 to 60 days out before I get paid for the sponsorships I do. But I'm hoping that, between that and maybe getting a credit card, we'll be able to afford his surgery, so I don't know. It's just been, a lot. And then all my sponsorships are due like pretty much today and next week because of Black Friday. And usually around this time of year, you'll see a lot more content creators do a lot more sponsorships. But it's truly just because we get a lot more deals around this time of year. At least I do. But this time of year, I just get a lot more than normal. So I wanted to talk about that because I've had some people say, well, it looks like your channel's turning into just all sponsored content, and it's not. If you actually watch my videos, I do post in between non-sponsored content, but just because I do share a sponsored portion in the video doesn't mean the entire video is all dedicated to that product or that brand. There's only one dedicated video I've ever done, and that's for Sinville, which is actually coming up, and I'm so grateful for that sponsorship. Like, those are things that, like, I've dreamed of getting to that position, you know, here on my channel. And I just want you guys to know that I'm not the type of person that's just I promise you, with everything, on everything, I would never just work with a brand for money unless it's something that I need, want, or would purchase with my own money. If I wouldn't recommend it to my family and friends, I would not recommend it to you. There has been so many sponsorships I've turned down, opportunities that were like out of this world that I was like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. And I've turned it down because I'm like, if it's not something I would stand behind, I'm gonna have to respectfully decline. Or if they want me to do something that just feels icky for me, I decline. And not to try to make myself sound better than I am, because I'm never going to down anybody who does what they need to do to make a living for their family. Never going to be that person. I'm never going to say, well, I'm never going to sell out and do sponsorships. I never said that on my channel. I never once started my channel and said I'll never do sponsorships. I've always said I will be very selective and be careful and never sell out, like, my personality, the person that I am, for any amount of money. And I have always stood by that. But I can assure you guys that just because I do sponsorships doesn't change who I am as a person. It doesn't make me any less of a good person. I don't know. It's so hard because recently I have seen, maybe it's because I am a content creator, so I see it more often. Y'all probably haven't even seen it, but I've seen a couple creators that I once really cared for and respected say things like, I will never do sponsorships, I'm not going to sell out. Like, that's just not fair to say, because it just makes it look like I'm a sellout when, you know, that's just not the case, in my opinion. I need the money. We need the money. We have so much going on. A lot's been going on, and I just wanted to touch on those subjects. But as far as like quitting YouTube, I have had a couple people comment asking if I feel like my time is up on content creation. Actually, I shared on Instagram, I asked for advice on my actual Instagram page because I've been trying to grow like other social media platforms just to kind of not have all my eggs in one basket here on YouTube. So I've been trying to kind of branch out to other platforms. It's super hard. Instagram, I don't understand it. I've been on there for forever, and I think I've made like a total of $5 on Instagram over the past 7 years. I have only done, I take that back. I did do one sponsorship, if y'all remember, but it was actually a linked up sponsorship between YouTube and Instagram. It was when I did the Cheetah Living couch sponsorship. So I lied. I can't say I didn't make any money, but that was like a brand deal for both Instagram and YouTube. But I posted on Instagram asking for advice on what y'all wanted to see from me on that page, and someone commented and was like, do you think your time is coming to an end here on social media? Like, that you're not relevant anymore? Like, do you plan on quitting soon? And so I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have thought plenty of times about quitting YouTube. Not because of reasons you think. It's more so of like self-doubt, stuff like that. But I don't want to quit. I love what I do. I genuinely do. And as long as y'all are watching, I'm gonna be here. So y'all don't have to worry about that. But I was honestly shocked at how many people just assume that, I don't know, because I've been doing it for so long, especially when I posted it had been 7 years since I have been on YouTube. It's just crazy. I shared a little like video collage of my years here on YouTube, but I shared it as an Instagram reel. So if you want to check that out, go follow me over on Instagram. Here I am trying to grow my Instagram. Just kidding. No, you can follow me if you want. If you don't have Instagram, don't worry about it. I don't share anything fancy over there. I'm the same person I am here as I am over there. I'm as consistent as I try and I can be. To be honest, I don't really feel like I have a niche, you know, and I think that's where I struggle the most with my content is I share such a variety of content, just whatever's happening in my life, and I think that's why overall, like my Instagram page, my YouTube, even when I started the TikTok, like they never grow as quickly as I see some content creators grow based off the fact that they have a niche and I don't. I just share a variety of stuff. Like I would get so bored. Truly, I have the personality type that if I just stuck to just cleaning or just did DIYs or just did vlogs, I would get so bored with that. I would never have been able to stay as consistent as I have over the past 7 years if I just stuck to one subject. Can you imagine how boring that would be? Can you imagine seeing me clean the same space for 7 years? Not that I've been in the same place for 7 years, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, anyway, I'm not quitting. For those who are asking, I don't plan on quitting anytime soon. I do plan on getting another job though. I do want to try to find like a career. I do feel like this has turned into a career for me. I feel like I'm doing okay. But I do want to have like a solid, more society-based job down the line, and that is something that I'm trying to prepare for and plan for. But until then, you get to see my face. And thank you guys for watching and being here and being so supportive. I truly appreciate it, and I will be sharing as long as y'all are watching. So yeah, anyway, oh look at this, I wanted to show you how sweet is this. Today's my husband and I's 7-year wedding anniversary. Got a little banner across the door this morning. Happy anniversary. She did such a good job. I love it. It was so sweet. And guess what we're doing for our anniversary? Having spaghetti, having family and friends over, and we're going to be working on this building, hopefully getting this office done, because I am so over construction. It's been like ridiculous. It really has.